He literally is just powering it down. He's biting it as hard as possible. He's actually injecting venom into it. This snake is no joke. This is actually top 20 most venomous snakes on the planet. Extremely powerful neurotoxins from the Pseudechis family. So these guys actually have the capability to take away sense of smell and taste if they have a bad enough envenomation into their victim. He hasn't eaten in a couple weeks. I don't feed him too often because you can actually overfeed these guys. Whoa! You may have picked up a little heat from me instead of that rat. Look at that. Bam! Easy. Look at that. He is no joke. I want to stay way at the far end of these tongs when feeding him. What is going on, my beautiful people? Welcome back to my wildlife. Why am I didgering and doing it up? Well, I tell you why I'm didgering and doing it up. Oh, snoot. Okay, let me hold that like this. Alright, what is going on, guys? I got a bag of defrosted rats, and I'm about to feed my little Aussie snake. This is Meatball, my Colette snake. We're going to be feeding him today. Let's see. What are you doing, bro? He's already picking up the scent. He's going a little crazy. You can see him flicking his tongue. Alright, let me just unlock that enclosure. So this is Meatball. He's a Colette snake from Australia. They come from the heart of Queensland or very remote areas in Queensland, so they're not often found. Look at them, he's picking up the scent. They're not often found by people who pursue hunting for snakes out in the wild, like herpers. Got a little rat pup right here. See if he comes after it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at this. Super keen for food. He might even come to the floor. Look at that. Oh, don't bite the glass. Here you go. You want it? Over here. Over here. Oh, don't bite the glass. Don't bite the glass, you crazy snake. There you go. There you go. He literally is just powering it down. He's biting it as hard as possible. He's actually injecting venom into it. This snake is no joke. This is actually top 20 most venomous snakes on the planet. Extremely powerful neurotoxins from the Pseudechis family. So these guys actually have the capability to take away sense of smell and taste if they have a bad enough envenomation into their victim. So for a little rodent like this little guy, if he was alive, he would be easily overpowered by those neurotoxins. But for a mammal, if you're lucky to survive, since you're such a much bigger prey item than their actual food, then if you survive, you might end up with, burnt receptors, burnt sense receptors, and you might not be able to smell ever again or taste anything ever again. So if you like ice cream, don't be playing with these snakes. I don't like Ben and Jerry's, but I'm willing to risk it. And of course, like most of my snakes, they eat from the rump up. I don't know why, but for some reason he likes to make a taco out of his meals, and he always eats from the mouse's rump or the rat's rump and goes all the way to the snout. That's what he likes to do. So be it, okay? I'm glad he's healthy and he's eating food. Anyways, back to nature. Look at this, guys. Such a beautiful snake. You can definitely tell why Australian Elapans happen to be some of my favorite snakes on the planet. Super beautiful, very unique head structure. Alright guys, it looks like Meatball is starting to finish up his meal. I put another little rat pup in there so he can chew on that and have a nice full belly. And also we've got these rats, these little medium-sized rats. We're going to be feeding to the vipers behind me. So let me close this enclosure up. I'll let Meatball finish his food. It looks like my little Meatball's happy and satisfied. We can put the didgeridoo down. but we will never didgeridoo. We will never not didgeridoo, okay? We will never not we won't. We're always going to play the didgeridoo, okay? Alright, so we are going to be feeding Childish Gambino, my beautiful hybrid. He's a mix between a gaboon viper and a rhino viper. This snake is a naturally occurring hybrid out in the wilds of Africa. You can see, we can get him to eat a little medium rat. He hasn't eaten in a couple weeks. I don't feed him too often because you can actually overfeed these guys. Whoa! He may have picked up a little heat from me instead of that rat. Look at that. Perfect. No issues taking down food. He's a little beast. And you wouldn't even known if he would have gone off 2 months of food. He's so chunky. You never want to overfeed the Bitis family, which is gaboon vipers, rhino vipers, and adders, or any venomous keepers out there. They get too thick too quick. So you don't want to feed them on a regular schedule like you would do in a lapid that's got a faster metabolism. This is a sit and wait ambush snake, so definitely want to space out those good meals. Obviously, for the experienced venomous keeper, not the average person. Nobody should be keeping these snakes as personal pets. Looks like Childish Gambino has made quick work of that food. We're gonna let him be. All right, guys, we're gonna be feeding Pepe, my lovely Mexican West Coast rattlesnake. He's a beast. If you look at him, he's like a 5-6 foot long rattlesnake. Right now he's spread out and he's ready to eat. It's been a little while since he's had a good meal, so let's give him a nice. Oh, look, he's already looking over here. Let's give him a nice meal. He's pretty aware of what's going on right now. Let's see what he thinks of this lovely rat. Bam! Easy. Look at that. He is no joke. I want to stay way at the far end of these tongs when feeding him. So let's see. He's staring at me right now, so he definitely doesn't want to eat the food right away. He wants to make sure I'm walking away so he has his privacy. So in a couple moments, we're going to get back to you guys with him eating. Alright guys, it looks like Senor Pepe is quite done with his food. What I'm going to do is put 2 of these medium-sized rats in there because I think he could go for some more food. Alright, locked and secure, we are good to go. Now, let me just say good night to my little boy Ziggy. Oh, my little baby. Oh, what's going on, little baby Ziggy? Come here, little baby. Alright, beautiful people, I will see you on the next one. Stay beautiful, stay safe, but most of all, stay gangster. We will never not didgeridoo, okay? We will never not we won't. We're always going to play the didgeridoo, okay?